All right. Offline review for Travis. You got again. So by the way, how it works is you only get one per month. You somehow hacked the system and got two this month. I went and double checked with Perry. It's one per month. I don't know how, but somehow you're able to send two in. And I asked Perry if I should just ignore one of them and just do the one, and he said, nah, just do both. You snuck in, so you get both somehow. So I'm gonna do the second game, but you're only supposed to get one game, so you know. So now we'll do the Wukong game. Okay. So we are clearing downwards. Sounds good. Top's pretty hard to gain because it's Kennen, and he's really fast with a Z, and you have Kaisa who has like literally zero setup. Um, okay, Timo already died, so we muted him. Perfect. Here off this ward, we see that their brand is clearing. I'm assuming upwards. Yeah, their brand's clearing upwards, so you guys are opposite side. Your Gromp synced with his Gromp, your wolves with his wolves, your Raptors with his Raptors, etc. Right? Now we're here to hover bot. We skip Crab because we think there's a gank. Um, it's really small. I think. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't have my epic pen ready. Let me get my epic pen out. It's really small, but I think instead of warding how you ward it, you should ward just here. You just see more. You see the Gromp and you see this pathway. Technically, this guy could like run like this. But if you ward here, it sees left and right. That's really a small thing. Do Crab, and you just insta base and run to your Gromp. Okay, we see him. We're clear down. We know that he's slightly faster than us because of the ward we placed, but it's fine. He did Dragon. This is actually a direct. Let me see. Cause I skipped through, but you should not. Obviously, I'm skimming through, but you're not. So you should be watching normally. Okay, you watch him hit it. Funny enough, the ward thing I said actually made it. I think I made it direct. Actually, let me see. I want to. I want to see. Do we see him on the scuttle? Cause seeing him start dragon's a big deal. So I'm gonna play at normal speed to see if we see him starting the dragon. Cause I just skipped through, so obviously I couldn't see, but you should be able to see normally. I'm just looking for his icon on normal speed. No, it looks like he avoided the ward well. Technically, um, if you pan over, you can definitely see the dragon because it's impossible to get it so the scuttle doesn't see the dragon. But that would be like a random pan over, so I don't blame you. Okay, he actually did a really good sneak. I don't think there's anything you could have done about that. But now we find a really good gank. I think here if LeBlanc's going behind, you should just follow her. There's like no downside of being here with her, to be honest. Um, but okay, anyways, let's watch this. That is fucking weird, bro. I think you could just eat. Like you're actually like literally this. I'm pretty sure you're literally in E range. So instead of just Eing, you flash auto. I think obviously if you're not in range, then sure, flash E, right? But in this case, you're literally in range, so just E. You know, just E, W, Q, and then you can save your flash for either to save your flash in general, or you'll save your flash for the chase down, right? I think flashing there is really random, and obviously using flash and not getting anything really sucks. Continue our full clear down. Kennen comes to fuck with us. Doesn't really matter. Just ignore him. Hit the buff. As long as we sit behind the buff, we should never really die because we can always W away like this. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that you should not be scared. And he dies for that. So good. I feel like a lot of times people will just like get scared and run away. But as long as you stand behind the buff, he can't hit you with a Q. And if he starts running at you, you'll just run away with your W. So this is good. Good job. Even though you didn't get a kill credit, he only died because of you. So it's still good. I think here now, big mistake of the game. Um, their top lane, their top lane, their Shenmue is dead. Kennen just died as well. You see the jungle, just start grubs. The mid's dead, top's dead, jungle's across the map. Just start grubs. If he takes your bot side, it's fine. After grubs, you'll take his top side. And it's not like you're even in range to defend your bot side. Like you're across the map. Here, like if you skipped your wolves to like try to like run to them and defend it, I get it. But here, you're not even defending your camps. So why are you even going to? Why are you even doing wolves? You know? And then boom, you show up, and wow, Raptors are gone. Who would have guessed? So either A, just instantly start grubs, which I think you always do, or B, skip Actually, no, you can't even. I was about to say skip your wolves and just run to the raptors, but even if you run there right now, you'll never get there in time. He'll kill beforehand. So literally, just take grubs and scuttle no matter what. There's no downside. Their top's dead. Their mid's dead. Their jungle is on vision across the map. It's a free objective. There is zero downside. You could argue like, oh, I don't want my bot to be weak side. Well, your Caitlyn's basing, so like Brand can't even gank bot lane. Your bot lane's safe, you know. So I think this is your first big mistake of the game. It's a completely free objective, and we're not getting it for any reason. Um, yeah, literally no reason. Okay, we're following the Tryndamere. Cute, nice. No, I thought you played that well. And he got the grubs. I think he played the fighting well. I really hate the idea that this guy got first dragon, and he got first grubs, and you have 3 winning lanes. I think that's kind of disturbing, to be honest. But it's fine. We see Brand top. We run top here. I really like how you went through the lane instead of the jungle. So he didn't see you. I think this is really smart. Smite that. I think the way you'd play this for a perfect mechanics is you want to like just start with auto Q. Don't start with E. You only want to start with E if like you're here and you're not in auto range, so you have to E to get on him. But if when you're already in range, just do auto Q, auto Q. He flashes the wall, you can follow with E. Otherwise, for perfect like maximum damage combo, you'll just auto Q E, auto Q E. That's like the perfect animation cancel. You're gonna auto cancel your auto animation with your Q, then cancel your Q animation with your E. Um, that's how you do it. Or yeah. And the reason why, so or you want to do auto EQ. Actually, no, it's auto QE. It's auto EQE. At the very least, if you want to auto EQ, then you should. Then that's one thing, but you shouldn't EQ. You have to get auto in to animation cancel. That's the TLDR. You know, this guy probably dies no matter what. Um, but he would die. No, I think it actually matters. Like he used one auto from death, and literally one auto from death. And with my combo, you'd get an extra auto in, and then he would die, and then you get triumph. And not only would you get triumph, you'd actually get level up because you're look how close your level is. So you'd actually get level up HP, and you get triumph HP. And then look, this guy just full comboed you, and he didn't. The full combo didn't even kill you. He had to auto you. Look, he just did Q W E, and like full combo. You see how you're alive. So full combo didn't hit you. He killed you with an auto attack. So if you healed to triumph with like this, and level up with this, you beat this HP, he'd have all 4 abilities down. Q, W, E, all down, and he has only auto attacks. And then you have full conquer stack, and then you'd hit this thing, you eat all the honey fruit, and I think you'd unironically either kill this guy or you'd be able to make it out and leave. So the actual like messing up the combo actually caused you to die and caused you not to get the kill. So these small like little combo auto things matter. Like always animation cancel. Okay. Clear it down. Base for Triforce the second we get it. Makes sense. There's usually a rule with Wukong to never start with W. You always want to EQ, ERQ, flash ERQ, and then always like save your W for the Q damage. The only time that you're allowed to W first is when you just need to like just use it for the fog war and not be seen. Here, this guy is running towards you. The second he sees you, he starts running away. So right when you get to this wall, just W now, and then you'll from here when you're here, he'll be here, and then you'll just EQ him. So again, you almost never start with W, but in this case, when you don't want them to see you, then it's actually okay to start with W. So nice. Anyways, we clear it. Nice. We cleared our camps. Let's watch this mid fight. Here's again. There's no point to W. Like if he doesn't see you, like let's say you're in fog war right now, then yes, W E. But because he already sees you, just E W. Yeah, I think if you start with E, you wouldn't have to ult for damage. You just have the W Q damage. Double Q is all of Wukong damage he needs. Okay, clear our camps. Don't know why you're posturing. Like when I see this, I see your. This is like when I see you posturing aggressively. I think that you want to fight. But in my head, why do you want to fight? Herald's not up for 90 seconds. You have no ult for a minute. You have Gromp up, Wolf spawning, Raptor spawning. In my head, very simple. 1,000 gold. No flash, no ult. Very simple. Just do blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, red. Base. You're gonna base on 1,600 gold and level 10, and you'll have ult back up, and you'll have flash back up, and then you'll base. And you'll run to Herald, and you'll be at Herald with level 10. 2 components or one component plus tier 2 boots. Ult back up, flash back up, and the game's good. Here, maybe you win this fight, maybe you don't. All I know is no ult, no flash 1,000 gold. Why would you ever want to fight with no ult, no flash 1,000 gold? It makes no sense to me, you know. You shouldn't even be here right now. You shouldn't get chunked. Again, I don't care if these guys die. I really do not care. I do not want to fight here. I don't care that it's 1-0. I just don't. So yeah, just a bad fight. It sounds weird to say like a fight that you won is a bad fight, but it just again like your teammates played it well here. What if fucking your Kaisa got a tumor and just dies here? Now it's 1-1. But even then it's 1-0. But your Kaisa flash. Now you're like immobile AD carry has no flash for the upcoming Herald and Dragon fight. Like I don't think that's good. You know. Anyways, and boom, he dies. Do you think if he has flashes, maybe he doesn't die top lane? You know, who knows? Maybe he still dies, but that's the point. You know. Here you have ult and flash up now, so now I think it's acceptable to look to fight. Don't think it's acceptable to flash for that guy. You just flashed for a support kill who's worth 189 gold. Is your flash worth 189 gold? I'll rephrase. Would you flash for a Krug camp? Or the Krug, like a Krug and Raptor camp? If the answer is no, then why would you flash for that kill? Right? Funny enough, if Draven lives here too, but if you just no flash, if you just WE the Draven, WEQ auto the Draven would live. Plus, Draven wouldn't have killed your Teemo because you would have CC'd him, knocked him up, and then instead of Draven getting those two autos and ult into Teemo, he would have knocked out those two autos off because guess what? Again, the Draven CC'd by your ult. So not only did you just flash for two camps, but you let your teammate die, and then you didn't even kill this guy who's actually worth more gold, and he's a more important target because he's a AD carry, not a support, right? So it's just bad. I want some structure in this game, bro. I want you to be playing for these heralds and these dragons, and clearing your camps. I do not want random fights. This is a random fight we're flashing for. This is also a random fight we're opting in for. We have, you know, what I mean, like you're fighting with 2,000 gold your inventory. Now you could just, now we're chasing this guy. Like it's just so much randomness. I just want to have a nice standard team fight. You know. Now we're fighting with no flash, 2,300 gold in inventory. How about we base, thank you, spend our 2,000 gold, and then show up to this dragon fight in 35 seconds with our huge items that we have in our base, and then win the dragon fight. You know? Slow. I think if you went instantly, you could have maybe caught him. Slow. It's fine. I know you're kind of. I don't know. I think when dragon's gone like this, just go instantly start Herald to trade. Or go and kill like if you can't fight bot side, then go top side. Either again, let me have it be you're going dragon. I mean, sorry, Herald, or have it be you show up to top lane here like 20 seconds ago. Like you're there right now, and if he tries to go for this tower top, you're just gonna fight him. You know. I think you're just slow on your play, like trade plays. Either force your own plays, like force plays first, or when they force plays first, you have to trade instantly. But you're not forcing your own plays that are good, like good plays. Good plays meaning your flashes up, ults up, money spent. So you're not forcing plays first, and then you're also slow on trading. And here you're forcing a play, but again your flashes down. Again, you have another 1,000 gold in your inventory, funny enough, and here your AD carry just died. So now you're also fighting number disadvantage. Boom, they have what 3 members here, right? And you have 2 members here. It's just you and LeBlanc, and it's the LeBlanc support too. So it's not even like a strong member, right? So you forced none of your own like good plays first, and you've just been late on responding to their plays. I think the game's over. I don't think there's anything to watch now. I don't think you played this game that badly, and I do think your teammates are like kind of trolling. Like you also have like an unbelievably terrible comp. Teemo mid, Kaisa top. There's a very realistic world where this game was never winnable. But I'm just thinking about all the stuff I'm telling you. I think if you're taking when the game is in a bad spot, it's even more important to make sure your conditions are always good. So if you have a useless mid lane or useless top laner, but you're showing up to fights like a champ, flash up, ult up, all my money spent, maybe you are strong enough to like make up for the fact that your teammates are useless. But when you show up to fights as well with 2,000 gold, no ult up, you flashed for a Senna kill, then there's no if with useless teammates and with you not being at your 100% like strength, then there's no chance you're winning these fights. You know, that's the point. I think I'm just gonna end it here. This game just fucking cooked at this point. But yeah, hopefully that's helpful.